The budgets of Gilmore Girls. What exactly is low budget? And what about the Bengals episode? I bet that was pretty expensive. Hi, I'm Valerie, and I need to put up my bed, so I'll answer this question in a voiceover. As far as what the budgets were, I have no idea. I mean, if I were to give you a number, I'd be guessing. And if I were to try to get a hold of someone that actually remembered, they might not give you the right number. So I do not want to go into numbers because I don't know them. I'm just going to tell you exactly what low budget means to me and how that affected our show as we were shooting. So at the time, the top 3 networks that were on the air at that time were ABC, NBC, and CBS. Later, Fox started to kind of get more of a following, but everything has to do with eyeballs. The top 3 networks were in every single market, which meant that they could sell more advertising dollars to those markets. And if a show performed well, aka the Nielsen's ratings were doing good, and you were top rated within that system, you had a lot more negotiating power and more money was given to your show when contracts were up. But those 3 networks expected you to perform right out of the gate, or you were canceled immediately. I'm looking at you, NBC. Every little show I've ever worked on that ever got canceled was on NBC. And if the show didn't do well, it didn't matter how much money the actors were given or they were given to build the sets. If it didn't do well, they canceled it after 9 episodes. I worked on 2 shows that got canceled, Free Agents and Outlaws, both on NBC. Now, the difference with Warner Brothers is we were on a small network, a little network, an off network. We were not in every single market in the US, so we didn't have all the advertising dollars to be able to spread among the shows that were being produced on that network, as well as be given to the one show that was performing well. Gilmore Girls performed well. We were the top thing on the WB, aka CW later, but we just didn't have all those eyeballs looking at the show, bringing in all that commercial advertising money. Now, one thing that did happen was during season 5, we finally hit a huge milestone, which was 100 episodes. Now, what's important about 100 episodes, not just because it's a nice big round number, it's because the network can now syndicate that show. Which means for those people that only experience television through streaming, that they could take that show and play it on a network that maybe wasn't the same network as the show was produced on. They could sell it in other markets internationally and everywhere because they had enough episodes that they could air and people could get invested in those characters and they can sell more advertising dollars. When the show went into syndication, the actors were able to negotiate future episodes for more money, bigger trailers, and even the position of their name on the title card for the episode. The show itself, budget, also increased with those changes, but again, it's never going to be the same as ABC, CBS, or NBC. We did not compete with those networks. And I always say, if we'd been on any other network, we would have been canceled with the numbers that we got. We probably would have been last in the ratings on any other network, but we were number 1 on the WB. Now, what question should I answer next? Now, if I have answered this question recently and I see your comment, I'm going to probably post it somewhere else. So please be sure to follow me here and everywhere.